Thanks for your support as a channel member, Germat7046. Hello folks, welcome back. The AHGP Community Racing League returns. We kick off in Australia and we've got to use all the tyre compounds. So even if it's dry, the wets are coming out. Alright, so the safety car situation is you can only stop once during the safety car. So if the safety car comes out and you're on soft tyres, you can stop and change to one other compound of tyre. But you have to wait until the safety car ends to stop again and change tyres. So you probably wouldn't want to put wets on at that point because you'd be starting on wets and you'd lose an enormous amount of time. If you're in the pit lane when the safety car comes out, that doesn't count. That won't count. So it's from the time you come out. So if you've already entered the pit lane before the safety car, that's fine, and then you can stop once after that. Back end of the lap wasn't great. 18.2. That is 7th place. Straight down to 8th because I think James has just done a quicker lap. He's currently 3rd. I should also inform everyone that we've got a 1.5 times points chip that every driver can use throughout the season. Only one time. And there is someone using it today. It is NoobTube. He's decided to give himself an extra 50% on his points for this race. Right, the lap's coming together nicely. And that was 8 and a bit tenths gained, so I am now 7th. Oh, okay, so I went from 11th to 7th. Let's see what tyres everybody's on. Okay, so NoobTube and Ollie are on softs. James is on the hards. Ben's on the softs. Me, Renz, Mason, Elite, Alfie, all on the softs. Everybody else on hards. Interesting. Oh, we've got shenanigans on the formation lap.
I love them.
Alright, here we go. 5 red lights, brand new season of the Community League. Lights are out, the race is on. Oh, that wasn't a great start. Renz has made a terrific start. He's up into 5th place there. A little bit of a bump with Owen there. Sorry, Owen. Did not mean to make the contact. Right, let's go with Inferno. Oh, Ollie is round.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And into the pit lane we go. And no, your eyes don't deceive you, I did just select the wet tyre. NoobTube has selected the intermediates. Mason is in, so immediate decisions to box. Owen is in as well. So why am I doing this? Because I want to get these 2 tyres out of the way. I want to get the wets and the inters out of the way. And then when a safety car is called, I've only got one more stop to make because I'll have put the hards on by that point. And there's the VSC.
Aaron, did you like my start?
I am here.
Did you like my start?
Okay, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
With a full safety car, am I allowed to pit, do a lap on wet under the safety car and then pit off?
No, you can only stop once. So if you're in the pit lane when the safety car comes out, you're good. You can pit again.
Run,
So Ben, did you use this because it's virtual safety car,
No.
you pit under it?
No,
yeah,
so you
but
can.
there's another one, so I
yeah.
can come in again.
Yeah,
But he pit under safety car.
yeah.
Virtual safety
Yeah,
But
car.
it's
per
each
safety
time, each safety car.
Oh.
Oh. So it looks like NoobTube is doing the same thing as me, because he's now on the wets.
The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out.
No, Mark, I'm coming in, whether you like it or not. Let's put a set of hards on. Hello, pit crew. And off we go. So now we'll get the hards up to speed,
Up to speed now. Let's get
and
some
when there's a
heat
safety
into
car
those
we
tyres.
will catch up, and we've made 2 of our stops. I'm now behind Mason and Owen, who are on inters and wets, and will be slow. That was helpful actually, because now I'll get DRS, which I can use here and on the next part of the straight. Yeah, that's no problem, Joe. Ah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Wheel on the grass. That was a rookie error. Right, who am I going to pop out in front of? So I should pop out just ahead of Alfie, even though I have that half spin. I'm 10 seconds behind Renz. Oh, 7 seconds. Well, yeah, 7 seconds.
Tyre condition still
But
looking good.
the race will come back to me. It's fine. I'm where I basically was at the start. Tyre wear is high because of the half spin. Right, Ollie is now on the inters.
Green flag.
So obviously he had the spin at the start, at the end of lap 1, didn't he? So I should end up ahead of him, but then he'll be able to help me go forwards. I think what Ollie's doing is put an extra lap on the inters, so he's got fresher tyres later on, but I'm sure there'll be another safety car at some point. But it does also mean I could potentially open up a gap here and have a free stop on Ollie, although he will close it down. Right, up into 5th place. Guys, who's winning the race? What?
He's miles ahead of everyone.
Why?
Between the kids.
Oh, he hasn't stopped. Okay. Just trying to look after my tyres here.
Safety car, safety
And there's
car.
the safety
No
car.
overtaking, reduce your pace.
And
Keep
for
your
you,
delta
mate.
number positive
That
and
is
clear
bad for
up.
me.
Who has crashed?
No, it's not. Ollie?
Man,
Hi.
that's perfect for you.
Me? Yeah.
That's good for you.
He's going to fall
Can I,
out to P4.
can I pass the safety car?
No.
Right, the
Yes, I
safety
can.
car's waiting for the leader.
Yeah.
You can
I'll take my
overtake
car
him.
away.
Overtake the safety car.
Good.
My HUD keeps disappearing. Like I stopped getting the notifications during a safety car.
Right, so optics, what I do is overtake Ben and finish the race.
I can defend you all I want. I can toy with you.
Alright, so let's have a look at the race director. So Ben still needs to use mediums. James still needs to use softs. NoobTube is complete. Renz is complete. Ollie isn't. I'm good. Elite still needs to use the mediums. There are two. I've got 2 sets of mediums, so I'm comfortable with where I am. Alfie's sorted. Owen still needs to use the softs. Inferno still needs to use the softs. Mason's sorted as well. Ty is also sorted. So yeah, there's still some drivers who need to pit. Let's keep it clean at the restart. Elite's on the softs. And Ollie's on the hards. And I'm in the middle on mediums, so this could be all sorts of fun and shenanigans. And Ollie's on medium TC now as well, so... here we go. We managed to gap Elite slightly off the restart, which is good. Not sure what Renz was doing there. But I've managed to sneak through. James is off the track.
No need
Sugar.
to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
That's not good, is it? Front wing damage. Bugger. This probably isn't sustainable either.
Confirmed, we'll receive
gonna have to
you at the
box.
end of this lap.
Yeah, that really wasn't ideal. Just plain understeered. I don't know if it was low tyre temps or I just got a bad angle. Oh, goddamn. Oh, repair wing. I'll be getting a new wing. It's all good. Right, well, we need a safety car, that's for sure. We've got a slightly tweaked point system, so I will still pick up a handful of points for this, but it's obviously not ideal in any stretch. I don't make genuine mistakes like that, usually. Like, just driving into walls and stuff. That's the second one I've made today. I'm gaining on Ty, so might be able to pull some sort of an undercut and get close to him, if not undercutting him and getting ahead. There is the Red Bull. Come up just around Elite. Obviously, I'm going to need to stop again.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Right, let's bring it in at the end of this lap and do 10 laps to the end on the mediums. Oh my god, the understeer. I'm an idiot.
Are you okay?
Right, so,
That was a
safety
big
car,
one.
please.
Oh my God.
Please.
You hit the pit
Aaron.
wall.
Aaron.
Oh, lads, I cannot believe what I've just done there. But it just sums things up. I've made the mistake with the wheel on the grass earlier, then the one hitting the wall. Yep. Brilliant. No points for me. So, What you do get to enjoy, though, is a little bit of commentary from me. I am stupid, yes. So let's have a look at the tyres again. Who is going to go forward and who's probably going to go back? So James and Inferno will probably go forward to start with, and then they're going to have to try and hang on. And then it's a case of if Renz can go with them at that point, what happens between him and Mason? Can Ty make some progress as well? We'll have to wait and see. We're about to find out because the safety car is in this lap. And we've got 7 laps to the end. The softs will be tricky. NoobTube and Ollie will be an interesting battle. They're fairly close on pace usually, but obviously NoobTube is full of fuel and Ollie is working his way into medium TC. That's traction control. When will NoobTube spring for the restart? I think he's going to wait quite late, or is he dropped? No. Now he goes. Here goes the American driver, and Ollie's slightly wide on the restart there. There's a McLaren that's slightly slow getting up to speed. It's Inferno, and James has gone with the lead 4. So NoobTube leads them away. Ollie's in second, chased by Ben and James. Looking further back, Inferno's got a fairly comfortable gap to Renz. Nothing looking too close in terms of an overtake just yet. It'll take a couple of laps, but once that tyre offset becomes apparent, it will start to play havoc. So Mason looks like he was within 3/10 of Renz, who's now closing in on Inferno. He must be deploying some battery, and the Ferrari driver is making a move, or at least having a look at the McLaren. NoobTube continues to lead. Ollie's going with him. There's a bit of a gap to Ben. Inferno and Renz are starting to close in on the Red Bull and the Sauber, battling over the final spot on the podium. It could be a 4-way scrap for the final step on the rostrum. Ollie is right on the gearbox now of NoobTube in the Williams. And they've dropped Ben out of DRS range. That's bad news for Ben. He's just trying to edge his way back into that 1 second window, successfully doing so in the final couple of corners. Renz is right on the gearbox again of Inferno, but down the straight, no DRS yet. It's about to be enabled. Alfie has dropped outside that 1 second to Mason, who is in this fight that looks like it could be for P5. If Inferno gets a move on, it will be for a podium. James with a small mistake up there, and Ollie has taken the lead. Ollie has taken the lead from NoobTube. We did miss it. Didn't think he'd be quite that close, but he must have deployed some battery and got himself ahead. We can actually have a look at the telemetry. He's got 49%. NoobTube is now deploying. He'll get the DRS. Oh, we want the timing. We don't want the menu. I don't really want the telemetry actually, because that's not particularly helpful. So Renz gets a 3 seconds for multiple warnings. That would be for exceeding track limits. And he has dropped outside of a second to Inferno. It is a 3-way scrap then for the final step on the podium. James going with Ben. Ben has managed to claw his way back into that 1 second range of the leading 2. Looks like they cost themselves some time deciding over the lead. Here's NoobTube then. DRS. He'll take the lead away from Ollie. Ben goes through as well. Ollie doesn't fight it. He knows that they've got too much straight line speed, and Ben is now on the charge, looking to win the opening race of the season. Plays. Lock up there for NoobTube. He still leads. Ben giving chase. Ollie right under his rear wing. And James just sitting, waiting for his opportunity. We've got yellow flags in Sector 1, apparently. Ben has taken the lead with DRS. Just caught the end of it. He's taken the lead with the DRS into Turn 1. There doesn't seem to be a problem in Sector 1, but there is a problem here for the Red Bull of Ben. And NoobTube and Ollie are about to potentially DRS their way past him. Ben, oh, that probably wasn't advisable. He's lost some momentum and Ollie goes through. That would have happened anyway, but the Ferrari driver had it made all the easier for him with the small mistake there, it seems, from Ben. I'm going to stand up because it's just easier. Who is going to get the sync right for the DRS here? Because NoobTube is currently in front. Ollie's had a turn in the lead. Ben's had a turn in the lead. Ben is going back into the lead as the other Red Bull comes out of the pit lane. And Red Bull top and tail the order right now. Ben is into the lead. The DRS is open. You can't really have a second detection point in the middle of the fast chicane. It doesn't really work. Slight snap of oversteer there for Ben. But he continues to lead. Ollie is hunting down NoobTube. Bit of a puff of smoke from the Williams car. Snap for Ollie. Getting a little bit too much curb there. NoobTube half a second behind Ben, who leads this race as we move on to the penultimate lap battle. Ollie has fallen back slightly. Is he positioning himself for a last lap run at these two? Ben covers the inside, but there's going to be no defence here because NoobTube sweeps around, takes the lead, and the front three prepare for a final lap showdown. NoobTube will lead the final lap, but will Ben go for the overtake into turn 1? He'll have DRS. Will he go for it into turn 3? Surely not, because that would just leave him vulnerable down the back straight. We've seen how powerful it is. Let's jump on board with Ben. In fact, let's jump on board with Ollie. Ben looks like he's harvesting, so he's staying behind. He's playing the game. The DRS games are here. Oh, that looked like it could have been a track limits for Ben, but he's got away with it. 0.3 of a second the gap. The final lap. It's come down to these three. This will be your podium 3 unless there's an almighty collision. And we're on board with Ben. He'll get the DRS. He's within 0.6 of a second of NoobTube and a victory to open his account for the season. Here he comes then with the DRS. He's chasing down the Williams. Ollie is not close enough. It's NoobTube and Ben. But the American drivers held it into the chicane, and here we go. This is what it comes down to. Ben is deploying everything he has. James has got a penalty. There's banging of wheels. There's more banging of wheels. And NoobTube has spun. And Ollie comes through. Well, they're going to have to talk about that afterwards because Ben, he was trying to turn into the corner. They bumped wheels. For now, Ben takes the flag. He crosses the line first and wins the race. Ollie is second. NoobTube will be probably a fairly unhappy third. James has... What has happened to James? He has fallen down... Oh, he got a penalty on the final lap, I think. He's fallen down to 6th in the order. But Ben is our winner for now. But we will probably have to debate that in the steward's office. That wasn't the way I wanted to start the season, with a wheel missing. But it sums up the entire race. The mistake putting the wheel on the grass, the mistake driving into the wall. It happens. But we'll bounce back and we'll be better next week. So, what is next week's twist of fate? Next week, we are not allowed to pit when the safety car is out. So that should be very interesting. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. Sorry I couldn't deliver you a good result today. But thanks for your support and I'll see you on Sunday for more F1 Manager with max power craziness. Until then, you're the best fans. It's bye for now.